Assalamu alaikum, this is 1917 Yasir Zaid and this is our lab number 11. In lab number 11 we will be discussing 4 types of flip-flop: our SR set reset flip-flop, D flip-flop, our JK flip-flop and our master slave flip-flop. Coming to our first type of flip-flop, which is set reset flip-flop. Here whatever I will give here at set and reset will be stored here independent of whether I change my inputs to 0 0. And the forbidden condition for this is 1 1. We'll never give it 1 1 because this will move it to the racing condition and that is going to give us this error. We'll have to recompile it. Okay, starting our simulation. So at 0 0 we are getting nothing because we have not triggered this part yet, but when I make it 1 we are getting at our Q 1. We are getting at our Q 1, and reset to 1 we are getting at our Q 0 1. Independent of whether I set this back to 0, it will stay 1. I change this to 1 and set it back to 0, but this will change. This will stay as 1, and this is known as the memory part of the basic SR flip-flop. But if I make both these 1, it is going to give us error. You can see right here. So this 1 1 is considered to be the forbidden condition. To improve this part of the simulation, which gave us this racing condition error, we developed a new flip-flop, which is our D flip-flop. In which we have avoided this racing condition. Okay, right here in this we can only give our D as 0 and 1, and since our D is a knot of each other, so it can either be 1 here or either be 1 here. Now simulating this, this D part will give us a delay in our output. Now if I turn this on as it is now, we are getting our Q as 0. Whatever is here at D is at our output. At D we have 0, so we have got at our Q 0. At D if we have 1, at our Q we have 1, and these are the only two conditions we can have here, 0 and 1, just as our table say, with a delay of 0.5 seconds because I have set this frequency to 0.5 Hertz. Now coming to the third type of flip-flop, is our JK flip-flop, this right here. So for the invalid condition, what we got back in the SR flip-flop was the racing condition, but in JK flip-flop we get the toggle. Our memory is changed from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1 depending on what the initial output was. Now to start this simulation, I will have to trigger this once to make it circulate, because this depends on our second circuit which is not yet active. So if I set my J to 1, we'll get at our output the 1. Now if I set my K to 1, we get at our Q. Now if I set both these to 1, what we'll get is the invalid condition, but it will be toggling our input. Let me make it 0 0. We'll start this. Okay, now if I give it a 0 0 again, since it was the condition starting from 0, if I give it 1, so if I give it 0 and now I give it a J and K as 0 1, here you can see I have got 1, and if I change it to K with a certain delay, we'll get this as 0 and our Q 0 as 1. So this is the toggling action of what we have in our initial memory state and what we get out of our J and K. If our initial state was 1, our output would be changed from 1 to 0 and from 0 to 1. This is called the toggle action. Now coming to our fourth flip-flop, which is the master slave JK flip-flop. slave JK flip flop. Okay, let me zoom in a bit more. Okay, so to start the simulation, first of all we'll have to give it a 0 push, so that it starts with giving it 1 and then giving certain push with 1. So okay, now it's running. You can see I have stored here 1. I have sent from here 1 0 and we have received our 1 0. But if I send 0 1, it will change. But if I change this to 0, my push to 0, so you can see here I have changed this 1 0, but that part won't change. You can see it's still the old memory. So this part of the circuit is independent from this part of the circuit. Hence this is the slave, this part is known as slave, and this is the master. It sends the information only when we give it a 1 1 to send. You can see right here we have got 0.5 plus 0.5 and 8-second delay in our transfer. So this is all for these 4 flip-flops, and our lab ends here. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.